YouTube? It is me, Sam, and I'm back today with a really cool unboxing and kind of a setup review for you guys. It's the Phantom 3 Standard from DJI. I'm really happy with this. I got it just a couple hours ago. I did order it from DJI's website, but I did use this company called Enjoy. So if you live in the San Francisco Bay Area or you live in New York City, they give you this option of having the drone delivered to you same day, which doesn't happen. DJI has horrible customer service, but it took about 2 days for them to bring it out to me, and they bring it out, help you set it up, teach you how to fly it, and then they go. That's why it's already open, so I opened it already. And basically what they do is they set it up, they do the firmware upgrade and software and charge the battery before they bring it to you. So that way when they bring it to you, all you got to do is open it, set it up, they teach you how to fly it. Really cool service. I'm going to put their link to the website in the description box, and also probably underneath in this video somewhere I'll make that available to you guys. So let's go ahead and get right into this unboxing. So I'm going to do a quick unboxing, and then we're going to do like a setup video, teach you guys how to set it up and show you guys all the cool features. So here we have, of course, the DJI Phantom, and then it gives you a nice picture and then a bunch of stuff on the sides that we're not going to really get into, but let's go ahead and open it up. A little tricky to open. There we go. So I'm assuming this is going to be our extra, like, you know, just our extra stuff and whatnot. So let's go ahead and open it, and yeah. So you get a bunch of cool like stickers, so you can change the colors every now and then to give it a more personal touch. So yeah, so you get all that, and then like how before you fly and all that stuff in there. So just a quick word of advice. So this drone does have to be registered with the FAA. I already did that. They give you a unique registration number like airplanes, and you have to display it on the drone somewhere. I haven't done that yet just because I just registered it and I need to like print it and write up all the stuff. So yeah, so any drone above 0.55 pounds needs to be registered with the FAA, and this is definitely above that. So here we have it. This is the DJI Phantom drone. It looks incredible. I loved it. So let's get it right out of the box. Let's talk about the drone itself first. So I'm gonna slowly get it out. Hopefully this, there we go. So as you can see, it's got a gimbal camera on the bottom. The camera does move around, and there is a little plastic thing that comes with it when you first open it up, but I did take it out, like I said, because the guy helped me up and set it up. So yeah, so the camera comes with a 8 gig SD card, a micro SD card right here in the middle of the camera, and that way it stores internal memory up to 8 gigs, and then you can just download it or manually just remove it from the SD card. So I'm gonna put that to the side just for a quick second. I'm gonna put it like kind of right here, and then let's go ahead and talk about what else we get. So right here, you're gonna get your charger. You're gonna get your charger, and then this is to charge your battery. And I'm gonna put that to the side because we don't necessarily need that right now. And then, of course, the little other box that kind of fell in there is just some extra accessories. I'm not really sure what they are right now, but I'm sure I'll get to know what they are, you know, later on down the road as I get more into the drone. So, and then we have the controller. So the controller is a pretty basic layout compared to the other DJI drones. The higher you go, the more complex the controller gets, and you know, that's all for professionals. So right here you have on the side, this is for panning your camera up and down, and then this is on, off, you know, control your joystick. And then right here you can attach a lanyard to it. So I'm gonna do that later on. I'm just gonna, you know, any lanyard that has a little hook, you can hook it up, and there you go. I'm gonna go ahead and do that so that way it's easier to carry around. And then these are gonna be your mode. You know, you can configure all this stuff later. I haven't done that yet because, like I said, I just got it, so I haven't had enough time to play with it. And it is raining outside right now here in California, so I didn't have a chance to, you know, really get into all the cool features that they have put into this drone. And then I forgot to mention this. So it does come with this little phone clamp where it basically clamps on to your phone, and then once your phone is clamped onto this, like that, you can go ahead and open it up, and it'll clamp your phone into there, so that way you have a live view of your camera. So let's go ahead and put that to the side. I'm gonna put that off to the side, and the last thing you get in the box is this little, you know, this little really nice little microfiber cloth pouch with all your propellers in it. So it comes with, I think, 8 propellers, if I'm not mistaken. Let's count them up. Yeah, so you get 3, 4. So yeah, you get 2 sets of propellers with this. So I'm gonna put that to the side, and let's go ahead and move on to the star of the show, which would be DJI Phantom drone. So I'm gonna show you guys how to set it up. I'm gonna take a quick pause in this video, and I'm gonna get all the stuff ready that you know, change the camera up a little bit so I can show you guys how to set it up, and then we'll talk about the camera and the camera on the drone and the drone itself really in depth in just a second. So we're back. So let's go ahead and set this guy up. So right here underneath the gimbal is your camera, and on the camera you do get a lens cap. So it's like a rubber lens cover. So I'm gonna leave that on there just because, you know, I prefer to leave it on there whenever I'm not using it. I would suggest you guys do the same. So let's go ahead and check it out. So what all the drone comes with is your propellers, you know, all that stuff we checked in the box. And of course on the back you have your battery. The battery is removable. I'm gonna leave it in there just because we're gonna turn it on in just a second. So yeah, and as you can see, it gives you instructions here on how to turn it on and off. So you gotta hold it, you gotta press it once and then hold it down for 2 seconds, and then it'll turn on. Same thing, turn it off. So let's go ahead and get the propellers on it. So you wanna get your propellers out, and your propellers have these little caps on them. So they're sealed up. Some of them, they're all sealed up, but the ones I opened up are gonna be these. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those out. So those are there's 1 black, 2 blacks, and another silver. So as you can see on these little on the little tips, there's different colors. So these are black and these are silver. So each propeller corresponds to one of these, you know, motors. So we're gonna go ahead and put it on, and on the propeller itself, it'll show you guys, you know, which direction to turn it to unlock and which direction to turn it to lock. So you're gonna want to you want to keep it going, and you want to really tighten it. You want to tighten it as much as you can, not to the point where you can't get it off, of course, right? In case you need to take it out or you know, take it with you somewhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it all on there, and then this one goes on here. So let's go ahead and put that on there. Switch hands really quick. Nope, see, I'm going the wrong way. There we go. So now I'm gonna tighten that one also. And then we're going to tighten the last one. It's going to be this one, all the way in the corner. So there we go. Tighten this one also. There we go. All right, so now we have the propeller set up, and that's, you know, the basic setup. That's all you really got to assemble with these is just the propellers. So then let's get out our controller, and hopefully y'all can see this on the screen. I want to make sure that you guys can see this on the screen. You guys can't see it much, so let me adjust it. Alright, that should be a little bit better. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So what you're going to do first is you're going to hold down this, and you're going to get that button, and it's going to turn on. It's going to adjust the gimbal, make that noise, and now it's ready to go. As you can see, it's got these really cool, like, flashing lights on it. This is just to identify, you know, it's gotta be well seen. So I think it's kind of giving me some grief because the camera's covered and it can't focus. So I'm gonna turn it off really quick, and then once you turn it off, the camera goes like kind of limp, and then you can take it back on. So let me remove the lens cap, and there we go. So now I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna turn it on again and let it do its thing. I'm sorry, allergies are killing me. All right, once we're back on, we're gonna turn this on, and we've got the controller on. It gives you the battery indicator for the controller. So these red lights that you guys see, if you guys can see the red lights, those are gonna be your front side, and this is gonna be your back side. So the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and go into your iPhone or, you know, iPad, Android. You're gonna go ahead and go into the DJI app that you need to download. And once you get there, you're gonna see this setup screen. So this setup screen, you're gonna wanna go and connect to the DJI Wi-Fi. So this drone puts out its own Wi-Fi, so you really need to be connected to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect to the Wi-Fi of the drone. See, it's got Phantom 3. The password varies from each drone to drone, so it'll be in that instruction manual for you guys to check out. And then, so it's connected to the Wi-Fi. We're gonna go back to drone, and now it says aircraft connected, right? So we're gonna hit camera, and at this point, we have a live camera view of what it sees. So as you can see, it's looking right at my living room. So that's pretty much it for setup. I mean, to take off, it's got auto takeoff, auto landing. It'll come back to the point, the minute where it takes, the place where it takes off is where it lands, or within, you know, a couple feet, of course. I did try it out, the auto takeoff, auto landing. It's really nice. It comes back right about, maybe about a foot away from where it was. As long as it's not near water, you should be fine. And if it is, you can manually land it, no problem. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna show you guys some of the cool features of the camera. So the camera, as you can see, when I turn the drone itself, it does, it moves itself. So it stabilizes, so that's the axis stabilization, as you can see. And then I'm gonna I'm gonna pan the camera using my controller, and I'm gonna put the controller kind of out of frame here. So if you guys can see the camera, I'm panning the camera up and down at this point. And the way you want to pan the camera left to right is with the drone itself. So when the drone is flying, you have, as you can hear that was the automated system from the app telling me that the home point has been located. So now if I hit return to home, it would return here. But I'm not even going to bother turning it on. I'm not going to take the risk of turning it on, because if I do, it'll crash. I don't want to do that. You don't want to fly this thing indoor. It's really powerful. So as you can see, the camera pans up and down using the controller. And yeah, so that's the pretty basic overview of what you get with the DJI Phantom drone. It's a really, really cool looking drone. I mean, like, it's the tippy top. DJI is the top of the drone world. I'm really excited to get outside and use this thing once it stops raining, of course. But yeah, so I hope you really like this video, and don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.